Hello, I'll be demonstrating Lab 2 today, so we'll just start on task 1. I'll be on my server 1 for this portion. So you open your users and computers, Active Directory, and then task 1 just wants you to create all the users and the project groups, or sorry, just the groups. So like all these will have the proper members in them. You can see here the software developers have all four of the users, and then the integrators have both the integrated users in them, and then the other ones have just their single users. So that was it for task 1. Then moving on to task 2, this part you want to create 2 projects. So my project 1 would handle all the Android stuff. So I would have like developer user 1, 2, and integrated user 1 responsible for Android, and then director, architect, and analyst had access to both of them, so I have them here, while also they're on the second project. But the only difference is that I put developer user 3, 4, and the integrated user 2 responsible for the iOS portion. So that was it for task 2. Then moving on to task 3, you're supposed to make folders. So this is where you move on to your second server. So I have the Android folder and the iOS folder here. They both have the brainstorming folder for everyone to work on, being able to read and write in them. They can only be accessed by people that are able to access the iOS group or the Android group. Then to show that they're sharing properly, you can just go to PowerShell. That's your Android and iOS. You can see permissions. Everyone can access them. Then we're moving on to task 4. You can see how I set up the permissions through the ACL. A detailed description is in the lab report. They'll tell you how it's done. In the demonstration video, I'll just show you like signing into each account to show you. So I'll just demonstrate on the Android side, since the iOS side would be the same. So first I'll just go into dev user 1. So this person is able to access the Android folder. So this is the Android folder right now we're in. You're able to create a new text file. Hello. And then you're able to save as in it. So let's call dev1 full stuff. So that's in there now. I can add into it. Save it. Yep, it's able to save. Then I'll just make a brainstorm folder for later. Show you that other users are able to access it. So let's make a quick folder here. Brainstorming. Everyone. Yep, so those are all the permissions for that dev user can do. So you can see that I can't access iOS since he's not part of iOS. Yep, and then I'll just go on another user that's part of the group and show you that he isn't able to modify the file outside of the in the Android unless it's in the brain folder file. So dev user 2. So I'll just use dev user 2. This is the same for the integrator user 1, and then the architect and the analyst. They both have the same function as the database 2 that I'm doing right now. So I'll try to like add onto a dev user's file. It won't work. So I'll save it. It'll prompt you to save it somewhere else, since you're not allowed to edit it. Access denied. So yeah, that's working properly. Then in the brainstorming folder, I should be able to edit it, save, and yep. So I'm able to modify everything in the brainwashing folder. And then I'll show you the director. Sign out. Sorry, I should have showed you that I can't access it either. So the iOS folder, secret 55. Yeah, so not able to access. Then we'll log into director now. And able to access both iOS and Android. Able to view it, not able to edit. Or make a folder in it. Text. Director. Save as. Yeah, so don't have location to write. And yep, that's it for task 4. Those are all the things that needed to be shown. Thank you.